Hey all, welcome back to the channel. Ross here. Today's video, the crafting guide for the Division. All the information that you are looking for about how to break things down the fastest, where to find all those materials, and what do all those numbers mean inside the blueprints. We're going to go over all that and more in today's video, so let's get started. As you explore Manhattan, different resource nodes will be revealed to you on the map. These resource nodes will be in purple and labeled tools, electronic parts, weapon parts, or fabric. It might not be the fastest way to get different crafting materials, but definitely is the easiest way to get the ones that you specifically need. As you approach each resource node, the purple area in your mini-map will expand. This is so you can actually find the different resource nodes a little bit easier. Now, each one of the resources are found in different kinds of crates. The tools are found in red toolboxes, the electronics are found in electronic gray cases, the weapons are found in weapon bags, and the fabric is found in a yellow cardboard box. Now, collecting these different resource nodes, there's only 2 to 3 different ones in each area that you can collect from. Also, they are affected by your scavenging skill. So the higher your scavenging skill is, the more likely that you can find more blues and high-end the yellows in each resource area. As you are out slaughtering many enemies across Manhattan, you're going to collect a lot of different gear that you're not going to want to keep. You can deconstruct this gear for crafting materials. Weapon mods will give you tools, weapons will give you weapon parts, armor will give you fabric, and armor mods will give you electronics. The different quality of gear that you're deconstructing will determine what crafting materials that you get. As you deconstruct a high-end item, you will get 2 high-end crafting items. If you deconstruct purples, you will get 2 blues, and so forth down the line. You also can mark all the stuff that you want to deconstruct as junk and then deconstruct it all at the same time. This is very useful if you're out on a farming run or if you're just returning from the dark zone and you want to deconstruct all the gear for crafting materials, and you can deconstruct it all at the same time and collect all the different parts in one simple go. After collecting and deconstructing for these crafting materials, you can go into the crafting station. Down to the bottom is material conversion. This gives you the ability to upgrade all your crafting materials into high-end. Now, 5 greens equal 1 blue crafting material, and 5 blue crafting materials is equal to 1 high-end. As you're out in the dark zone, you will come across Division Tech. Division Tech can also be used in material conversion for higher crafting materials. 2 blue Division Techs will equal 1 high-end crafting material, and 2 green Division Techs will equal 1 blue crafting material. The rarest and hardest to find crafting material will be high-end Division Tech. Why is this? Well, high-end Division Tech is not convertible into anything else, and nothing can be converted into high-end Division Tech. You can only get this either from Division Tech nodes inside the Dark Zone, or from enemies that you kill inside the Dark Zone. Now, it's the rarest because, well, each one of these different blueprints that you can only find inside the Dark Zone use 3 Division Tech pieces. So it's going to be very limiting about how many rolls you're going to be able to do, because all the other crafting materials you can either upgrade other smaller crafting materials into, or just spend an hour around the map farming them. Not so with Division Tech, as you're going to be competing with other players inside that zone to get this Division Tech as well. And as time progresses, more people will realize how important high-end Division Tech will be. Now that we know everything about crafting materials that we need to know, where do we use all these crafting materials? Well, first you're going to need some blueprints. Go upstairs in the tech wing. On the left-hand side is the special gear vendor. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can see a list of different high-end blueprints that you can get. But they can only be bought with Phoenix credits. Phoenix credits can be earned by doing the daily hard mission, doing any challenging mission, or killing any name boss in the entire game. So collect all the Phoenix credits that you can, get over to the special gear vendor, and buy some high-end blueprints so we can start crafting. Now that you bought yourself a blueprint, head over to the crafting station and load in there, and you will see on the left-hand side a number 1 or 2, depending on how many blueprints you bought. Here you can see I bought a electronics backpack blueprint, and you can see on the bottom left-hand side the resource requirements. On the right-hand side is all the different things that we can build with this backpack. The different ranges of numbers are the range that you are able to roll. So I will get somewhere between 470 and 575 electronics on this. I will get 1 random talent, and I will get 4 random bonuses. You are guaranteed to get 4 random bonuses. And also, I could get a random gear mod slot. Now, once we craft this, you can see it's rolling. We're gonna get excited. And what does it roll? Well, it shows us the talent is increased skill power by 13% while at full health. I got 505 electronics, I got 12% skill haste, and 13% burn resistance. But where's the other 2 slots? Because I told you that you're guaranteed to get 4 bonuses, right? Well, it says right now you can't scroll. At least not on PC. So go into your inventory, go over into the new piece of gear, and now we can scroll, and we can scroll down, and you can see that we got 8.5% Seeker Mine damage plus 9% Seeker Mine explosion radius. And I got an empty mod slot. Now this is not what I necessarily want, so I could re-roll it if I want. So you crafted a piece of gear and you almost like it, but there's one specific stat that you don't like. Well, you can change one stat and one stat only on a piece of armor. You cannot change anything on weapons, only armor. Upstairs in the tech wing is the Recalibration Station. You go here and you can select a piece of gear and change one of these things. Now, once you select it and you actually change it, that is locked in. You can only change that one specific line. So the specific line I want to change is 11% to disorient resistance. I'm looking for either scavenging or enemy armor damage. Each one of those would be very good for me. It's going to cost me 31 credits, Phoenix credits for this roll. I select it and I don't get what I want. Now I have to select one of these. I can still keep the same thing I have, which is the disorient resistance. I got really unlucky that I also rolled that one as well. I can get 13% burn resistance or 11% increased kill XP. Now, if I want to re-roll this again, I could re-roll this one trait of this very specific armor. I could re-roll it again, but it's going to cost 49 Phoenix credits now. And each re-roll will go up exponentially. So it's not going to get very cheap. It's going to be very expensive to re-roll and continue re-rolling. So I chose the burn resistance because that's a-okay. But as you can see, I could roll it again for 49. I'm not going to re-roll it right now, but maybe later I will. Weapon making is a little bit different than armor crafting, and the reason being is because the weapons actually take into account your current stats and actually change the different stats you see. Also, you have to take apart everything that's on the gun, so definitely strip the weapon of all modifications so you can make an accurate comparison to the one that you're about to make and the one that you already have selected. You can see right here, I have the chance to get a magazine of 198. I've never seen that, but I mean, gosh, that would make me very happy. But the one thing you can see is that the damage on the blueprint selected is significantly less than the damage that is on my equipped Tactical 249. That is because the Tactical 249 I have equipped right now is taking into consideration the firepower skill that I currently have. Once you roll and make a 249, once it actually pops up on your screen, the numbers of the damage will change and accurately reflect the damage that would be in consideration of your firearm skill. Now, some other things to take into account is that certain weapons like the SMG will have hidden talents that are for that gun specifically. As you can see, though, for the Vector 4.5 ACP, my magazine is even higher than the roll is potentially. It's because I did not strip my Vector, and it's taking in consideration the weapon modifications that I currently have. As you can see, the SMGs have a hidden talent. It is an increase of critical hit chance, which the SMG is at 24% right now, the one I have. Snipers will have an increased headshot damage, and so forth for other weapons. The 249, the LMGs, do not have a hidden talent. They will roll a random talent that you can get when you actually roll it, as well as you have the different mod slots, and those are guaranteed that you're going to get those mod slots. Now I chose to re-roll the black market AK-74. It's going to be crafted right here, and you can see now when it shows up the damage says 9903, and that's an accurate description of the damage that you currently have with your firearm skill. You can compare the accuracy and also the talents, and you can see the talents that you have and also if you actually can use those talents yet with your gear selected. The requirements are listed underneath: the firepower, the electronics, and stamina that you would need to unlock those specific talents. And also it describes the talents that you currently have. Like this one does weapon damage is increased by 13% for 10 seconds after using a skill. Rerolling the Vector now and comparing it to the one I currently have, we can see that it pops up and does less damage, has less size magazine, but it's because I still haven't stripped the magazine. But you can see I have all these talents that I actually can use right away. The last bullet of the magazine deals 56% more damage. Killing a target has a 23% chance of instantly refilling the magazine, and accuracy is increased by 46%. And that sounds pretty damn good. And the only way to see what the DPS is would then to be equip it and see if there's a difference in DPS. I hope this tutorial really helped you guys out. I tried to jam pack as much information into this video in as short amount of time as I could, and it was a little bit long, but if it helped you out, if you liked it, please hit that thumbs up. It means a lot to me and greatly helps me out. As always though, I'm the Flying Ross, and I'll check you guys next time.